Hi everyone! Welcome back, if you're coming back. As a lot of you know, I hit 1k subs, which is crazy to me because I feel like I don't take this seriously enough for me to hit 1k subs, or like Movie Star Planet as a whole. But I thought, since y'all got me there, I might as well do a little Q&A, spill some tea, whatever, as a thank you, because I know you guys ask me a lot of questions all the time, so I might as well answer them in a video so everybody can go back and watch it whenever they want to. But yeah, thank you again for 1k subs. That's crazy. That's crazy. And as I'm making this video, I've already gained 100 more subs since I hit 1k. I'm at 1.1k, which literally insane. Literally insane. Thank you so much for everything you guys do. I really do appreciate it. But on with the video with my little Q&A. I'm going to be picking some comments out of my art book that I made. This art book currently has 76 comments, and I'll be refreshing it like while I'm recording, so in case any new ones pop in, I can answer them if I pick it. Okay, so the first question that I open up and see is, have you actually properly dated through Movie Star Planet? The answer is no. I have never had a Movie Star Planet boyfriend or girlfriend. Anybody that I've dated on Movie Star Planet, I was also dating IRL. Yeah, I don't know. The dating feature on Movie Star Planet is kind of weird if you really sit down and think about it, but... Okay, I'll answer two of these together. What inspires you when making outfits on Movie Star Planet, and what inspires you in life in general? Second one's deep. First one's easy. I like to incorporate the newer Movie Star Planet style to the older ones. That's why a lot of times you'll see me have an outfit with old Movie Star Planet clothing and styled in a newer Movie Star Planet way, or vice versa. I think it's fun. I love old Movie Star Planet like fashion. I'm talking like 2016 Movie Star Planet fashion. I love the whole like club fashion too. Like I feel like that's what I'm talking about, like the people who had clubs and the twin looks and all that kind of stuff. I like to incorporate a little bit of that into what I do. But I also am a really big fan of like neutral tones. I think it looks really good on my Abby's like skin tone that I have. And honestly, for the next one, what inspires me in life in general? I don't know. I feel like I just want to be a good person. I feel like everybody wants to be a good person, but I feel like I try extra hard to be a good person and make everybody feel safe and comfortable. I want people to think of me almost like... I don't have an older sibling, so I like when people think of me in like an older sibling sense, even if they're older than me. I feel like I like to mother people. I do like to mother people. That made my girlfriend laugh. I really do like to mother people, and I like to make people happy. This one says pump chicken, spill. I already did spill. I spilled everything in my old video, and it actually took off really hard, and I feel like that's why I have a lot of the subs that I have today, which I'm really grateful for. I put a lot of time and effort into that video. But yeah, I already did spill that. You can go watch that if you want. Are you gay? I don't know.
What?
Okay, I don't know if this is an unpopular Movie Star Planet opinion, but it's my opinion. Everybody... Well, okay, not everybody. A lot of people in this game cheat fame and bot. And I don't really care. I don't really care if you don't make it obvious. If you don't make it obvious, then I don't care. I don't care. You do you. You probably paid for the tools to do that. Whatever. If that's what you want to do, then you do that. But if I go onto the top looks or whatever, and your top look is there with 0 buys and 2 comments, that's gonna irritate me. Because why would you make it obvious? Do you think I smell nice? I mean, considering that your username is Gassy Fart, probably not. What would you do as a Movie Star Planet developer? Yeah, a lot of things. If I could fix that glitch where all the people's eyeballs go to the top of your screen and they disappear from the bottom of your screen, I think that's the first thing I would do, because that is really scary. I don't know if that happens to everybody else or not, but it is really, really scary. Also, I don't know if I could do this as a developer, but if I was on the Movie Star Planet team, you know how much I would push advertisement? Because this game is really broken, don't get me wrong, but as is, you could still advertise this game, because this game was broken in 2016 too, like, let's be real. And they had advertisements, like, they had commercials, and then that's how they got a lot of people. A lot of revenue, a lot of, you know, money to invest into the game to fix the glitches that are happening. Who's one Movie Star Planet user you wish never made their account? Probably Gaming Project, to be honest. Just kidding. Not really. Do you love your girlfriend? Me. I don't know. Do I? Okay. Anyway.
She does, guys. She does. It's okay.
Okay. Do you think Movie Star Planet will make a level higher than 101? No, I don't. I think we're all permanently stuck at 101 and we're just trying to see who could get the highest amount of fame at level 101. If they added more levels, it would be cool. I obviously wouldn't be the top level anymore because there are people who are billions of fame in front of me. That takes years. But I think it would still be cool because, you know, I would have something to try harder to get the fame for. Like, I still try hard because I want to be on the first page eventually, but it's like, I'm still level 101. Like, there's no going up from that. When do you think this game will shut down? I don't really know. Sometimes I feel like it'll be soon, and then, you know, we get the influx of people playing, and then they get more revenue because so many people are playing and buying VIP and stuff. Like, this company is probably a little broke, but it's not that broke for them to shut down the game completely. I did get scared, however, when they launched MSP2, but that's kind of flopping, so if I had to guess, sometime in the next 5 years. Have I ever had beef or drama with another high scorer on Movie Star Planet? Yes, I have. I don't... It's in the past, so I'm not, you know, mad about it or anything, but yes, I have had drama with other high scorers on Movie Star Planet, and yes, it sucks. And yes, a lot of high scorers do not like each other. It is what it is. Free VIP or meet your favorite K-pop group. That is so silly, because obviously it's the K-pop group, because I don't care about Movie Star Planet that much. I will be honest, I don't care that much. If I could go meet TXT or Hyphen or Stray Kids right now, I would. I would do that. If I had to delete my Movie Star Planet account to meet them, I would. Because that's just infinitely better. Have you gotten plastic surgery anywhere? No, girl. I'm only 20. I mean, there's people who have plastic surgery at 20, don't get me wrong, but if I was to get plastic surgery, I would want to do it when I'm like 30 and in my MILF era, because I feel like that's when it matters. Have you ever got into a physical fight with somebody? Yes. It was like for 2 seconds though. It didn't really count. There was no winner. There was no nothing. Because she got scared and ran away. I'm not scary. I'm really not scary. Like, but I don't know. I don't know why she ran away. This was in high school. This was like sophomore year of high school. So don't think of me like that. But also, sometimes me and Summer, we like to beef. But we don't get in physical fights. We just kind of like square up jokingly.
You square up to me.
Yeah, I also square up with my girlfriend jokingly a lot. It's all a joke. Sometimes it's just funny. Has something paranormal happened in your life? Honestly, kind of. There's this one time that's really, like, engraved into my brain. It was around the time, I think I was in 3rd grade, and it was around the time that my grandmother had passed away, and I had this battery-operated, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Peter Pan, and they have that, oh god, what is it called? Music box. The ballerina music box from Peter Pan. It was the same music box. It was made by Disney, so it wasn't special. It was made out of plastic. You pressed a button, the ballerina went around, whatever. No, it was from Tinkerbell. Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, same thing. And I was laying in bed one night, and it was not that long after my grandmother had passed away, and that thing wouldn't stop going off. And it was button operated, like you had to press a button for it to go off. I feel like I always take that as like a, ooh, ooh, she's always watching type of thing. But that's about it, you know? I believe in the paranormal. Absolutely 100% believe in the paranormal. I just never really had an experience. That's super crazy. Have you ever considered doing a face reveal? I have, actually, in 2021, when I got banned out of my account for years, the last thing I posted was a face reveal. Logging back in and seeing those comments, they were not very pleasant. But I can do another updated one. Because how old was I in 2021? I think I was about 17, turning 18 in 2021 when I got locked out. I can do another little updated one here because I'm 20, turning 21 now. Like, I'm older. I look different. Puberty is crazy. Most embarrassing moment of your whole life? I don't know. I'm a really embarrassing person. I don't know. I have anxiety, and sometimes when I get really anxious, I start to stutter, and I feel like that's really embarrassing on its own sometimes. Honestly, thinking back, I think the most embarrassing part of my life was letting myself get bullied in middle school. But then again, I feel like that's why I'm funny now. So, yeah. Also, you know what? I take it back. I think the most embarrassing part of my life was allowing my friend in middle school to lie to me about Movie Star Planet and say she was Pumpkin, even though I knew she wasn't, but I went along with it, and I feel like looking back at that, that's really embarrassing. Have you ever considered quitting? Kinda. I mean, I don't want to right now, but I know in the future I'm going to, if this game doesn't die before I do. Like, I'm not gonna be on here forever. I already know that. I'm 20, turning 21 right now. Like, it's gonna get to a point where I'm gonna be like, okay, time to dip. I'll probably give my account to my little sibling that I mentioned earlier. Whenever I get bored of this game, I just don't log on for a month or two, and then it's fine. So that's not really quitting. That's just like taking a little break, I guess. What are your worst and best experience? Let me try that again. What are your worst and best experiences being a high scorer / MSP YouTuber? I get to make a lot of friends through this, which is super fun. I've met a lot of people that I really enjoy just in my Discord server, on Movie Star Planet, from YouTube, whatever. I really like meeting people. I apparently am a really extroverted person, but I don't believe that. But yeah, I like meeting new people and I like talking to new people, and I feel like that's the most fun. I also like hearing about, you know, people being like, oh, I love your YouTube content, I love your outfits, like, you know, things like that, where people are being like, they look up to me in a certain way. I feel like that's really, really, really cool to hear, and it's something that I would never think that I would hear in my lifetime. Even if it's just on Movie Star Planet, you know, it's still nice to hear those type of things. The bad side of everything is, you know, people don't like you. They will spread lies about you. They'll try to dox you, you know, and just stuff like that. I feel like that's icky, the icky part of everything, but I feel like the good outweighs the bad most of the time, so I have a really good time doing what I do. If you had to choose 3 high scores to party with, who would it be? Okay, no hate, don't hate me for this, but if I could go to... Can I say this? If I could take shots with my view, Pumpkin, and the original owner of It's Jers, I feel like that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Don't put too much thought into that, other than that would be crazy. Which fictional character do you wish were real, and where are they from? My favorite fictional character of all time is Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. So, I feel like meeting him would be crazy. That's not possible, but it would be crazy. Tokyo Ghoul is my favorite anime, just in general. My favorite anime ever is Tokyo Ghoul. If you haven't watched it, you should, because what the heck, and if you have watched it, you already know what I'm talking about. It's so good. What's the most embarrassing thing you posted online? That stupid face reveal I talked about earlier. That is really, really embarrassing. How old are you? I said this earlier, but I am currently 20, turning 21. I turned 21 at the end of August this year. Yeah, I can legally drink at the end of August this year. That don't stop me now, though. Super weird. Have you ever thought of a plan to off someone and what you do with the body and how to get away with it? Okay, when I was a kid, I used to really love Yandere Simulator. Yandere Dev is weird now, but I used to really love that game. So, yes. But I cannot answer that because I will get in trouble. What is your worst fear? Probably heights. I'm scared of heights. I'm pretty tall. I'm a tall girl. I'm like 5'10", but I'm still scared of heights. I really hate them. They make me start to shake immediately, like I'm gonna die for some reason. Did you fart today? Yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Have you ever almost deleted your account? No, I haven't. I don't really have any security issues with my account. I feel like the only reason I'd ever delete my account is because there's somebody getting into my account and there's nothing I could do to get them out of it, so my only resort would be deleting it. Otherwise, even if I quit or whatever one day and, you know, if my sibling doesn't take over for me, this account will stay up forever as a memorial to what I created, you know? I feel like I don't think I could ever delete it. I feel like that would hurt too bad. Have you regretted joining Movie Star Planet? Sometimes. I feel like it takes up a lot of my time sometimes. Not all the time though. Especially when I was a kid, it took up a lot of my time. But sometimes the community is really toxic too if you're in the wrong spot at the wrong time, and then you're like, oh god, why am I here reading all of this right now? But only sometimes. Was there a high scorer that never liked you for a certain reason? I feel like there are some high scorers that don't like me and I don't know why. TBH. Yeah, I don't really talk to a lot of high scorers anymore. I never really did to begin with. Just because we're all at the same, like, higher level doesn't mean they're good people, I guess. And I'm not saying every high scorer is a bad person, but it's more of just like, we're all the same. Why does it matter if I talk to a high scorer or somebody who's like level 12? Like, it doesn't matter like that. What was the wildest chat you've gotten in Movie Star Planet? I don't know. I mean, I get sometimes I get those like people who are obviously predators messaging me on here. Like, those are wild. Those are really wild. I don't really get a lot of those anymore, but I used to, like, a couple months back. So, probably those. Have you ever e-dated? No. Well, no. I've met people who I've dated in real life online, but I've never been a Movie Star Planet e-dater. 2 years of free VIP or dinner with Kanye.
No. No.
Better give me that free VIP, because I don't want to ever interact with Kanye. Ever. Has any MSP player tried to break up your relationship? Not that I know of. No. And even if they did, that would be weird. My girlfriend and I live together, so that would be really strange, and that would not go over very well. Genuine reaction to beggars. Honestly, about 75% of the time, if somebody asks me for their wish list for an auto, whatever, I'll give it to them, because I have so much to spare. But if they're like asking me and I'm like in the middle of doing something, I'll either say hold on and then I'll forget to do it on accident, or I just ignore them and then I'm like, oh god, I feel so bad. I will buy people what's on their wish list as long as it's not like something stupid as like the collection items. Somebody asked me for their wish list the other day and it was just full of collection items, and I was like, I'm not gonna buy these because that's not something you need. Like, you don't need them, you're just trying to get them all. Like, I understand people want pixels and stuff, but if you want pixel, you gotta grind. You gotta grind, or you gotta pay like $2 for somebody to give you a pixel. Like, I'm not gonna gift you a pixel. You know. What's my biggest Movie Star Planet scandal? Probably that I'm so funny and nice and sweet that people hate me for no reason. Just kidding. I don't really know. I don't really have a lot. I'm kind of just here. I try to stay out of drama, but somehow I'm always still in it. So I kind of just mind my own business 90% of the time. Okay, I officially got to the bottom of my comment section, so I feel like I did a really, really good job on answering most of those. Yeah, thank you so much for leaving comments on here and like actually asking questions that weren't weird or atrocious. Most of them were pretty good or funny. I liked all of them. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for getting me to 1K. That's crazy. And like I said, I've already hit 1.1 since I realized I hit 1K. So that's wild. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Hopefully for the next big milestone, I can do something more. I'm just kind of in this weird limbo stage of like getting ready to move right now. So I feel like this is the best that I could do right now. Hopefully the content and everything should be picking back up to normal and like having more like depth and longer videos after I move into my new apartment with my girlfriend. I'm so excited. But yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope I answered all the questions. And if I didn't answer your question or you have another question, you can go ahead and leave it in the comment section, or you can message me on Movie Star Planet or Discord and I'll answer it, because I love answering questions that you guys have, since you guys have so many for some reason, which is crazy. Thank you. And yay! Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll post another video soon. Okay, goodbye!